Seat 69, I need you to remove the blur on your background, thank you. And I believe everyone else is good to go. Screen name Manav Patel, please unmute. Hi, what is your seat number?
77 and 76.
76, 77. Perfect, thank you. If you do know how to change your screen name to your screen number, please go ahead and do so. If not, I'm going to come around and help you change it. Screen name Kai Fam, please unmute. Sorry, you're still on mute, so I can't hear you. I'll need you to unmute so I can hear you. Screen name Kai Fam, I need you to unmute. Hi, what is your seat number?
125. Hi, how are you?
Kinakusap ka, tita. I'm good.
Okay, my name is Maureen. I'm the clerk who will check you in for this ceremony. Can I please start with your name and date of birth?
I'm Carmelita Alipio, May 2nd, 1968.
And are you in Canada right now?
Yes.
Have you ever had any trouble with the law, police, or immigration?
No.
Are you planning to travel outside of Canada in the next 4 weeks?
No.
Okay, can I please take a look at your PR card? And the back of the card? Yeah, and a piece of ID, please.
Piece of ID. You have license?
Oh, my license.
License, health card.
My license is downstairs in my car. Oh, I'm sorry.
Any card?
It's okay, somebody can bring it.
Okay, dito, kunin mo nga yung license niya. Saan ba? Sa bag?
A little bit back. Up. Yeah, that's fine. Now you can cut your PR card in 4 pieces in front of the camera, please.
Nervous.
Sure.
Can I see the 4 pieces, please? Yeah, that's fine. I will now transfer you to the ceremony waiting room. It will start in the next 20 minutes. Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nakuha mo yung pangalan? Ano daw sabi niya? Lagi yung pangalan mo? Hiyak mo lang ako mother ko. Bibig-sigit mo sa tao.
Tingin dito. Pictures. Ay, dito na si Judge.
Sa Canada na.
Canada. Napakalastas. Ano siya?
Sino yung ano?
James Blur.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Elliot Tang, and I'm the clerk for today's ceremony. Before we begin, here's what you'll need to know. Today's ceremony will last about 30 minutes. As much as possible, please be sure to limit all the distractions around you during the ceremony and turn off any telephone or cell phone volumes, unless, of course, it is the device you're using right now. You can remain seated for this video oath ceremony. You do not need to stand for the oath. If you wish to use a holy book of your choice to swear the oath of citizenship, please have it near you. You will be muted for the majority of the ceremony. If you'd like to applaud, please wave your hands in the air like this. This is a reminder that you cannot take pictures or record during the ceremony, as the other candidates have not given you permission to do so. You will get a chance to take a picture with the judge at the very end, so if you would want a picture with the judge, please make sure you have a second device with you on the side, such as a phone or camera, and we'll let you know when. Enjoy the ceremony. The citizenship ceremony is now in session. In the spirit of reconciliation, we will now play a video called Welcome, There Is Room. This video was developed and produced by and with Indigenous people to showcase the history, culture, and diversity of First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people in Canada. Please enjoy.
Bien avant que ces terres ne soient connues sous le nom de Canada, elles étaient le territoire des peuples autochtones, Premières Nations, Métis et Inuits. There are more than 600 First Nations communities from coast to coast to coast in Canada. Some of us live on our reserves set aside for our nations, and others live in towns and cities. Bien que chaque Première Nation a une langue, des cérémonies et des croyances différentes, la plupart de nos systèmes de croyances reposent sur le concept de l'équilibre. Nous croyons que tout être vivant doit travailler à maintenir un système équilibré. Les Métis sont un peuple distinct, d'ascendance mixte, soit autochtone et européenne, tirant son origine du commerce des fourrures au 18e et 19e siècle. Les unions entre les explorateurs européens et les femmes de Premières Nations visaient principalement à faciliter les relations de commerce. Over time, Métis carried on their traditions and built a new culture within fur trade territories. Today, we can be found in regions across Canada.
The Inuit, which means the people in the Inuktitut language, live in the northern region of the globe. Our knowledge of the land, sea, and wildlife enabled us to adapt to one of the harshest environments on Earth. Nombreux Inuits habitaient sur cette terre jusqu'aux années 1950 et 1960, lorsque le gouvernement du Canada les a déplacés dans les villes du Nord. Aujourd'hui, nous habitons partout au Canada, mais plusieurs d'entre nous considèrent le Nord comme étant notre chez-soi. Les Premières Nations, les Métis et les Inuits ont toujours eu une tradition d'accueillir les autres, de partager leur culture et leurs connaissances et d'établir des relations positives. La relation initiale avec les colonisateurs reposait sur des principes de paix et d'amitié, mais ceux-ci n'ont pas toujours été honorés. As a new Canadian citizen, you play an important role in restoring the original collaborative relationship between Indigenous peoples alongside all Canadians. En prêtant le serment de citoyenneté, vous vous engagez à respecter la Constitution du Canada qui reconnaît et confirme les droits ancestraux et issus de traités des Premières Nations, des Métis et des Inuits. Qu'est-ce que cela signifie pour vous en tant que nouveau citoyen canadien?
Hi, I'm Charlotte Kamenuk, and welcome to Canada. As a new citizen, you're going to hear about Truth and Reconciliation. Truth and Reconciliation is about acknowledging Canada's legacy of residential and federal day schools and understanding the wrongs of the past and present that Indigenous people experience. It's about working together towards healing and making positive change. In 2015, the Truth and Reconciliation Commission released 94 calls to action that span across child welfare, education, language, and culture. Calls to action that all Canadians can get involved with. You too can play a role in making change.
Ani, my Indigenous name is Kenoshawa, which means tall pine, and my English name is Bob. Learning is a critical part about reconciliation. Learning about the land you live on, learning about the histories of Indigenous peoples on that land and across Canada. There are numerous universities and colleges that have free online courses, hundreds of books authored by Indigenous peoples that you can read, as well as events that are hosted in urban centers and within Indigenous communities. We know that people come here from all over the world, and we're anxious to hear your stories too. That's part of reconciliation, is learning about each other as we become neighbors. We welcome you.
Peu importe d'où nous venons et peu importe les circonstances qui nous ont menés au Canada, nous avons tous la responsabilité de travailler à créer un Canada où nous avons tous notre place et où nous pouvons tous nous épanouir. Yat e
Tumnithigitsi.
Keita Wawa Nichi Wagana.
Today's ceremony will be held predominantly in English based on the language preference of today's candidates for citizenship and will be presided by Citizenship Judge Anthony Blair. Judge Blair, in accordance with the provisions of the Citizenship Act, it is my privilege to present to you 134 candidates for citizenship who have met all the requirements of the Citizenship Act and are now ready to take the oath of citizenship, the final legal requirement to become a Canadian citizen. I now invite you to give your opening remarks.
Thank you very much, Elliot, and good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to your citizenship ceremony. Bienvenue à votre cérémonie de citoyenneté. Now, before I begin, I would like to acknowledge that I'm presiding over this citizenship ceremony on the traditional territory of the Mississaugas, the Credit, and the Haudenosaunee Nations. Now, the histories of Indigenous peoples in Canada are rich and diverse. They stretch far into the past, thousands of years before the arrival of European newcomers to Canada. The stories of First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people are the story of Canada itself. And Indigenous peoples will continue to play important roles in Canada's development and future. Now, this month is Women's History Month, and it was in 1992 that the Government of Canada designated October as Women's History Month, marking the beginning of an annual celebration of the outstanding achievements of women and girls throughout Canada's history. Now, Women's History Month is also an opportunity to reflect on the work still ahead to remove barriers so that everyone can fully participate in Canada's social, cultural, and economic life. Now, this month is also Latin American Heritage Month, and it's an opportunity for Canadians to learn more about how Latin American communities across Canada contribute to the rich culture and heritage of Canada. Now, Latin American communities have also made significant contributions to the social, economic, and political fabric of Canada, and this month is an occasion to recognize them. Now, in a few minutes, you will be sworn in as new Canadian citizens, and it is an honor and a privilege for me to speak to you today as you embark on this incredible journey. Now, today we celebrate not just the beginning of a new citizenship, but the beginning of a new chapter filled with opportunities, responsibilities, and a sense of belonging. Now, Canada is a country that is built on diversity, acceptance, and resilience. Our strength comes from the multicultural tapestry that weaves together stories, traditions, and dreams from all over the world. Now, by choosing to become Canadian citizens, you have chosen to become part of this vibrant mosaic. You bring perspectives, experiences, and talents that will enrich our communities and help shape our nation's future. Now, as you take the oath of citizenship today, I want you to reflect on your journey. Now, for many of you, the path to this moment has been long and challenging, filled with sacrifices and perseverance. Now, whether it was mastering a new language, adapting to a different culture, or leaving loved ones behind, the journey to this day has required courage and determination. Now, let this moment serve as a testament to your strength and commitment. Now, being a Canadian citizen grants you not only rights, but also responsibilities. It means embracing our shared values, such as democracy, equality, and respect for one another. Canada is a nation that prides itself on inclusivity and compassion. As citizens, you have the responsibility to uphold these values and to contribute to the well-being of your community. Now, engage in public discourse, exercise your right to vote, volunteer your time, and commit to lifelong learning. Now, these actions not only enrich your life, but also strengthen the fabric of our society. Now, remember, citizenship is not a destination, but a journey that requires active participation and continuous growth. Now, I also encourage you to explore every corner of this beautiful country, from the rugged coastline of the Atlantic, across the majestic Rockies, to the vast prairies and vibrant cityscapes. Canada is a land of breathtaking beauty and endless possibilities. Now, embrace the diversity of our nation, learn from one another, and always be open to new experiences. Now, one of the distinctive features of our country is our two official languages, English and French. We celebrate this bilingual heritage and encourage you to embrace and explore both languages as part of the Canadian experience. Learning and using both languages will open doors to deeper understanding and connection within our multifaceted society. Donde très distinct de notre pays, il présente deux langues officielles, le français et l'anglais. Nous célébrons cet héritage bilingue et vous encourageons à adapter à l'export des deux langues en tant que partie intégrante de l'expérience canadienne. L'apprentissage et l'utilisation des deux langues vous ouvrira la porte à une compréhension plus profonde et des liens plus forts au sein de notre société aux multiple facets. Now, as Canadians, we have a proud tradition of helping one another. Now, whether it is through community support, welcoming refugees, or lending a hand to a neighbor in need, it is this spirit of kindness and generosity that defines us. Now, let this be the guiding principle in your lives as new Canadians, to uplift those around you and to contribute to a society that is fair, just, and compassionate. Thank you. Over to you, Elliot.
Thank you, Judge Blair. We'll now proceed with the oath of citizenship. All candidates who are 14 years of age and older are required to take the oath. If there is any doubt that you have taken the oath, you will not obtain your citizenship certificate. Children under the age of 14 do not need to repeat the oath, but are welcome to if they wish. It is necessary for you to repeat the oath in English or French after Judge Blair. You are encouraged to repeat it in both languages as a symbolic gesture of your commitment to respecting Canada's two official languages. Judge Blair will start by saying "I swear," but you do have the choice of saying either "I swear" or "I affirm." We ask that you position yourself directly in front of the camera so that we may see you properly during the oath taking. You will be repeating the words of the oath together as a group, one sentence at a time, each time after Judge Blair. Do not read the oath on your own. We do need silence during the oath as there are over 130 of us here today, and everyone will be able to hear all the background noise and conversations happening in your room, which makes it very difficult for you to listen along to and repeat after Judge Blair. It is for that reason, if we hear any noise or conversations happening inside of your rooms, we will need to mute your microphone, and you will not be able to unmute yourself. However, do not be worried, as the officer who registered you today will still be observing you to make sure you are repeating the oath. But for now, please unmute your microphones, remain silent, and wait for Judge Blair to repeat one sentence at a time.